Hello, my name is Matt Friedman. I'm the CEO of the Mekong Club. And what this video is going to do is to show the risk assessment tool that we're working on related to procurement. So there are banks and universities and hotels that procure things. They buy things. They have a certain number of suppliers. And many of these organizations want to ensure that the organizations that they are procuring from do the right thing related to modern slavery. So what this tool is basically a simple format whereby it addresses the vulnerability of a geographical location through data that develops algorithms, and then it asks a series of questions. And then based on the questions, if it's yes or no, it determines a composite score. And this score allows for these institutions, your institution, to have a general sense of whether or not this is a supplier that perhaps you want to call up, you want to ask additional information with emails, maybe audit them. It's an opportunity for you to just get a snapshot of various organizations. So just hypothetically, let's say that you had 300 suppliers. And out of the 300 suppliers, about half of them were too small to really be concerned about small procurements and so forth. The other 150 of them basically had the potential to be something that you wanted to understand. This survey would be sent off to them. They would fill it out themselves, and then the results would be given back to you. And then you can make decisions on what you do or don't do. So what we're going to do is Melissa, the person who is the brilliant mind that helped us to develop this tool, is going to walk you and us through this process of what the tool looks like, how it works, and so forth. And this will give kind of an introduction to the topic. And then after, we'll have an opportunity in order to meet with you to discuss the extent to which you want to use this, whether you want to pilot, and so forth. So with that, I'm going to stop. I'm going to turn my camera off, and I'm going to hand it over to Melissa to walk us through this tool. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm going to share my screen now, and you'll see basically the beginnings of logging in after you've been set up as a client, and then how to share your unique survey link, which you would send out to your vendors or anyone that you want to gather information from. Then you will see the results from those surveys filled out. Right here is the login screen. There are no passwords involved to keep it extra secure. I've set up just a dummy account, but you will be able to get a expiring link to log in. You would put your email, and then you're going to check your email for a code. Once you have the code in your email, you can just paste it in there, and it does expire. So if you come back later and it says it's not there, you just need to try again. This would basically be your portal page. Right here, you'd have your company and your logo and a little welcome. Your company sharing link is what you would be sharing to your clients and your vendors. You can either click it to open it up, or you can right click and copy the link address, and then you can send that out in an email or in a document, or however you are needing to share that link. If you need to edit any information about your account, you can just push manage account. You can add your logo, any kind of information that you need to change. After you have sent your link out to other vendors or clients, you can see your results here in the third-party rapid risk assessments. Under this test account, we have done 2 separate surveys already. So you get kind of the total, you get your average scores, and within that, you can see how well or poorly they did. So this would be an example of one vendor. This would be their results from the assessment they've done. you've got your main information up top with the contact information. We created a really quick visual so that you could see how they fare on the risk assessment, whether they are the highest risk or the lowest risk or somewhere in between. Then you can see their individual answers to all the questions that they've taken. If you ever need to download your results, you can click this little button right here. It says download, and it'll pop a quick download so you get the results of all of your feedback. If you want to see what your survey looks like, you can click the link. You can always copy this URL right here as well if you need to share it. We have a quick legal first for accepting, and I'll just walk you through taking this survey as if I were now one of your vendors, so you could see what it would be like. Can y'all see this still?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. To look up a feed address. So this is what your client would see at the end. If that needs to be personalized, let me know. So now that they've filled that out, we can refresh. After they've filled out the assessment, you'll see them in your dashboard. And here's the one we've just filled out. We click that. We can go in and you see their basic information. You see where they land on the risk chart and then all of their answers. Sometimes it can take a couple minutes to come in as it's running all of the algorithms in the background. But if you refresh it, you should see it within a couple minutes or so. In terms of security, this is a very secure system. All of the data belongs to you. No one within the Mekong Club or third parties is looking at it. We aren't downloading it or assessing it in any way. This is for your use only. With the logins and everything, we took that extra measure of taking out passwords. So there's always secure links instead involved, just to keep your information within your company. This is the basics of the portal. Thank you so much for your attention today. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd be happy to answer them through the Mekong Club, and have a great rest of your day.
So this is an overview of the portal. We will be sharing it with our partners, our association members. And if there's interest, we will offer this as a Mekong Club Association membership tool. You're welcome to try it out, experiment with it, use it in any other way. And if there are results that you have questions about, we're happy to meet with you. So thank you very much for your attention. This video will be sent to organizations prior to any discussions that we have, simply so that you have seen the process and the procedures, and then we can have a discussion afterwards. With that, thank you very much, Melissa, and thank you all very much for your interest in our work.